Hello twin flames. Okay, today is going to be, we're going to do something a little bit different today. Instead of doing like a daily check-in for both individually, I'm going to do both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine check-in for today's energies just in this video, just with tarot. I was really guided to just really simplify and really get to the nitty-gritty of what's happening today. It is currently Wednesday here in Australia, so yeah, let's see. And then I will also be doing next, after this video, a Divine Masculine DM to DF reading. I just spent like the last hour channeling some messages from the Divine Masculines. All right, so this is like my new Oracle deck that I just made. I'm super excited about it. Okay, so let's start with the Divine Feminines. Thank you, Spirit Team. Let's see where the Divine Feminines are at today. What are the energies around the Divine Feminines for today, please? What's the energy around the Divine Feminine today? Around the Divine Feminines today, please, Spirit Team. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So really considering the foundations, okay? And I'm getting a lot about money. So I feel like you guys the Divine Feminines are really focusing on their value and what brings value into their life, especially with the Page of Cups here. This is like, I'm getting, it's like some excitement energy. They're really excited about something. There's some success happening within their careers or within their job, within their businesses. They're getting some sense of victory and success and recognition here. Hierophant, okay. So they've been committed. They've been committed to their path, and they're starting to see a return on that. Also, they're seeing themselves walking down a new path here. Yeah, walking away from like lack and loss. Walking away from... Also, I'm hearing like walking away from a way of doing things that no longer resonate. That no longer resonate with the feminines. Okay, hang on. They're connecting more with their higher self and their higher purpose. Yeah, okay, so they're gaining their stability back financially, as well as oh my goodness, Mum, can you stop? They're gaining their stability back after a rocky couple of months. I'm seeing like the last 5 months. So from the beginning of the year, they're really getting a hold back on their finances. So this is what they're feeling today. So the Divine Feminines, let's get one more card. The Divine Feminines are really feeling as though they're starting to see the progress that they have made. They're starting to see a return on their commitments, on the things that they have been committed to when it comes to their career. So, and there's a lot of emotional stability and happiness. This is actually a really, really good thing, because I feel like we got a glimpse of these Divine Feminines last week. And then things started to slow down toward the end of the week. And I think maybe for some of you, some fears may have come up, but maybe not entirely. I feel like feminines have done a really, really good job of not giving into the fear there. I also am being guided to share something that I dreamt yesterday afternoon. I had a nap and I wrote it down. Essentially, I had a dream that I went and bought milk, and I had forgotten to bring in the milk from the car, and had been in there for like a week, for like 5 days. And I went to the car and I was like, oh shivers, I've left the milk in the car. And I remember seeing the milk bottle, it was all like curdled and it was off. So sour milk points to the cycle of life or the passage of time. You will achieve your goals through perseverance and hard work. You are displaying unrestricted creativity. Your dream refers to your drive and ambition. You may be going through a spiritual learning experience, okay, or coming out the other end of that. Did I lipstick on my teeth? No. Dream about sour milk hints your attitude and the restrictions that you or others impose onto yourself. You need to listen more carefully and pay attention to a message that someone is conveying to you. So it could be your higher self here, your spirit team, maybe even your divine masculine. The dream is an evidence for a simpler way of life. You are being nourished with love. Wow, absolutely love that. So you're nourishing yourself with love, and as a result, these, yeah, look at this. I just felt the need to pull one more. So we've got a brand new opportunity coming in, or a brand new way of life happening that is feeling unrestricted creativity. It's feeling like unrestricted creativity. Look, we've got the Empress on the bottom there, Taurus season. Look at this. 3 of Pentacles, working towards, building towards the things that we are passionate about, the things that we love. Unrestricted creativity, and as a result, boom, 10 of Pentacles. This is all sorts of wealth and prosperity coming in. All right, let's see what the energy around the divine masculines is today. Thank you, Spirit Team. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading to the link in the description box, or just by heading to hecatesmoontarot.com. It's just like my username here. It'll take you straight to the readings page where you can browse the readings. There's a bunch of different ones. If you guys are wanting, I do offer a bunch of different twin flame readings. So where I do a twin flame check-in, which is similar to this, and then I also offer like an in-depth twin flame check-in reading. What else? It's like a fast track to union check-in. Having a look at all the energy so that you can have, it's like almost like I'm writing the map with that reading. So the map to union. I might call it that, map to union reading, because it highlights the purpose, blockages on both ends, blockages to the connection, what that looks like for you, what that looks like for them, how you can best navigate it. It goes really, really in depth. But yeah, check it out. I've got Instagram readings, which are quick readings with a 24-hour turnaround time. So just depending on what you're after, there is definitely something there. Okay, thank you, Spirit Team. What's the energies around the divine masculines today, please? The Star. So lots and lots of healing here. But also, they're standing in their brilliance, I'm hearing. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this, and literally, we're getting mirroring energy here, okay? So they're standing in their brilliance, and this is on more of a, it's funny because we're switching. This is on more of a spiritual level, okay? Feeling confident, feeling attractive, feeling independent, feeling really on par with their purpose, where they're supposed to be, where they're supposed to be going, and they're feeling like they're getting recognition from those around them, also from the connection and from the universe specifically, really, really from the universe. But also they're giving themselves a sense of recognition today, which is beautiful, and it's giving them this gorgeous sense of healing. 4 of Swords. So they may be quiet about this, or they're coming out of, because they're out. I'm hearing I'm coming out by Amory. Okay, I feel like they've been praying for this sort of guidance. They've been asking for guidance. Wow, okay. So they've been asking for guidance on how to measure up. It's like they've really seen us in our, or they've sensed. So they've either seen us or sensed us really just on our stuff, and really in our divine femininity here. And I feel like maybe that it worried them a little bit. As much as it drew them to us, it sort of, maybe they felt like, oh, I need to get going. I need to hurry up. And I feel like that's what they were praying for guidance about. And they've gotten it. They've definitely gotten it. So they've been actively seeking help from the universe, seeking guidance, seeking strength, seeking resilience. Yeah, it's like, okay, this is really funny. I'm not saying that your counterpart is akin to Homer Simpson, but I noticed, I watch The Simpsons. It's like my comfort show. I just have it on in the background when I'm knitting, or when I'm just doing stuff on my computer or on my phone, like social media stuff. And a lot of the times, like, I'll notice that Homer, like, he's very easy to, like, oh, how do you explain that? It's like very easy to get him to do something if you know, if someone says to him like, oh, you wouldn't do that. I mean, if you're not strong enough, or, you know, if you're not capable of it, that's fine. Like, don't worry about it. And he's like, I'll show you. It's sort of like that kind of energy. Not that we've been giving off those vibes at all. It's more like they've been sort of like seeking guidance, praying to the universe about us, because they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm, and it's not that they weren't, but it's like, oh, hang on, universe, spirit guides, spirit team, angels, whatever it is that however they address source, they're sort of like, I don't know if I'm seeing my feminine this way, which means if they're seeing us like this, that means that they're like that. They may just have to take some sort of energetic action, which I think was the praying, which was the asking, right? They're going, oh no, like I see that they're like this. I don't know if I'm measuring up right now. What do I need to do to measure up? I'm ready to do it. I'll do whatever it takes. So the masculines are really wanting to, they're focusing on stepping up here. Stepping up into union. Where did I channel that? I think I channeled that yesterday. Okay, so the connection, leadership, stepping up into mission, not intermission. They're feeling gratitude for the divine feminines, feeling a sense of indulgence, which is definitely here with the 9 of Pentacles. And we got Anything Could Happen by Ellie Goulding yesterday. It's a channeled song for the divine masculines. And I kept hearing that. I was watching videos. I kept hearing anything could happen. You don't know, anything could happen. I kept hearing that phrase over and over again all throughout yesterday, which I think is amazing. Starfruit, hope, and unconditional love, new beginnings, and being in flow. So the masculines are definitely still carrying through with that energy today. Definitely. Okay, let's go back to the divine feminines. What is it that we want to know, Spirit? What do the divine feminines not see coming today? Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning in love. Ace of Swords, when did I channel that? I channeled that in either Taurus or Gemini's reading yesterday for the month of May. So check that out. Okay, so what the divine feminines don't see coming today is a new opportunity. Double whammy I'm hearing. So double whammy. Big things are happening. Big things are changing. I'm still hearing the from Anything Could Happen by Ellie Goulding. Anything could happen. You don't see this coming. Wow. So what is it? Clarify the Ace of Cups specifically. So it's obviously new beginnings, right? 2 new beginnings, or a new beginning. It's like double-sided, right? Double whammy. So one that brings emotional fulfillment and one that brings clarity, understanding, communication, things like that. It's like truth and honesty. So what is this Ace of Cups? What can we expect to see on a physical 3D reality? What this Ace of Cups is actually bringing to the divine feminines? Magician, so anything that they've manifested, anything that they have been manifesting, but it's also like I'm getting with this, what do you want to see today? Right now, what do you want to see today? Pause this video and either say in your mind to your spirit team, or just say quietly, what do you want to see today? What would bring you emotional fulfillment today? Not just in regards to your twin either, right? Both. So for me, that would be, I would love to see social media growth on both platforms, my Instagram and this. I would also love to see an increase in orders for readings. That would be so cool. And I would also love to feel and see and sense a fun, joy, an overwhelming sense of love shared between both me and George today. Wow, yep. So it's like 3D and the emotional. What do you want to see? And it's like not just talking about your connection. Obviously this is a given, but it's like anything could happen today. It's like, I don't know what it is, but today is like a day where anything could happen. I wonder what the astrology is. I feel like the eclipse energy is really, really strong. It's the 27th today, and we've got it on the 1st of May, 30th of April, depending on where you are in the world. I think it's 30th in the Northern Hemisphere. I'll have to check out the time specifically, but more than just the connection is what the feminines can see today. So what is it that you want? Today's a really good day to write this down. I'm going to do that after this. I'm going to write down exactly what I want to see show up in my life today. Now let's see what the Ace of Swords is bringing. I'm hearing understanding. Wish fulfillment. This is almost like Archangel Michael's sword, like cutting away all barriers. It's like anything could happen today. It's like, okay, this is so weird. Okay, so you know how like you often hear about when you're going to catch a flight and they're like, just ask if there are any upgrades. Just see. You never know, because they could have random upgrades and be like, yep, we can upgrade you. I'm hearing upgrades. So I'm hearing ask and it is given. Whatever you want. Literally, it's like today for the feminines, whatever you want today to come into fruition, if you believe that that is possible, it can happen. So don't push yourself. I'm hearing Archangel Michael specifically. Archangel Michael saying like, don't push yourself to manifest a black Range Rover coming into your life today for you to be able to buy, right? If you genuinely don't feel like that could possibly happen today, don't stress yourself with that. Just do, what do you want today that feels possible for you? Anything could happen, but you know with the law of attraction, law of assumption, things like that, today's like it's a really quick portal of opportunity opening here. So don't worry yourself about, oh, I would love this, but I don't know if it could happen. Just do the things that you feel like, hey, I would really love that. And yeah, I could see that happening. It's not about selling yourself short at all. What is the reason for anything happening today? King of Cups. This is something to do with the masculines. Okay. So this is really interesting. Yeah, okay. One sec. Ace, King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what this is, but it's like, because you guys are twins, right? You guys are literally one. I feel like I'm hearing the Great Conjunction. So you both are completely vibrating at the same frequency. You guys are really mirroring. We're really in alignment today. When you're seeing this, this is timeless, so don't worry. There's a great conjunction, a super alignment, which is opening. It's like a vortex portal of energy. And whatever that you're wanting can come through because you both are in alignment. And this is to show you what happens when you are in alignment with your heart's desire, when you're in alignment with your heart's purpose, your true self. Look at this. It's like you've both been battling it out together. But you both... I'm hearing... Okay, this isn't in relation to this, what I'm reading right now, but I'm hearing... what's that song? Now you're gone, I realize my love for you was strong, and I miss you hanging on the phone. Is it just called Now You're Gone? Yeah, by Bass Hunter. So for some of you that may be obvious. That may be a sign for some of you. High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so as I was shuffling that, I was just thinking, is this like too good to be true? Not necessarily thinking that, but it was those kinds of feelings. And I was like, don't misjudge your intuition. Whatever comes up, and it's funny because this is what I tell people. When it comes to accessing your intuition, it's not the thoughts that, it's not you trying to think of what the intuition is. Your intuition is just there, straight off the top of your head. So I'm hearing mangoes. Mangoes is significant. What else? Pineapples, sausages, something to do with food, okay? Indulging, okay? So those things are messages for some of you, or messages for me. Mango and pineapples are tropical fruits. They're two of my favorite fruits, okay? And something to do with sausages. I feel like I need to look up what the spiritual meaning of a sausage is. I don't know if like back in the day, sausages were considered like not a delicacy, but like a rich person's meat. It sounds so funny, doesn't it? Spiritual meaning of sausages. Okay. It means that one of your wishes will be fulfilled. I love that. That's interesting. That's so cool. Okay, yeah. So I thought it was like something like a luxurious meat, luxurious food to eat. What's going on with that? Okay, beautiful. All right, Divine Feminine. So today, what you don't see coming is that you don't know, but now you do, that there is this portal vortex of energy within, due to your twin connection, due to the fact that you guys are super in alignment and one with each other right now, right? Go ahead, make a wish. Make multiple wishes of what you want to see this week, today, this week, okay? We're all going to do it together collectively. As soon as you're seeing this, I want you to write down in a notebook, in a journal, what it is that you want to see today, what wishes, what it is that you want to manifest today, what it is you want to see in your life today. All right, so let's see what the Divine Masculines don't see coming today. And my guess is going to be, it's probably a very similar situation. Okay, something I'm hearing where their desires manifest effortlessly. So this is what's happening for both of us. So the desires manifesting effortlessly, even though they don't have this awareness. If you're a Divine Masculine and you're listening, maybe you do. But I think a lot of the Divine Masculines who aren't sort of like out here seeking knowledge and seeking on the twin journey like this, you know, they may not necessarily know, the vortex is open in my twin connection today, which is allowing us to manifest effortlessly our desires through our connection, right? Using both of your guys' energies. But it's like whatever they're thinking manifests today, and like, oh, things really do be coming through. They're feeling extra lucky today. Let's see what it is that the Divine Masculines don't see coming today. There's that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles that we channeled in the Divine Feminines, that's definitely representing a masculine. And that's what I said, something to do with the Divine Masculine. They're getting an opportunity today. So they may be getting a job offer, a promotion. They're seeing an opportunity to leave something behind. Tower moment, Ace of Swords. Okay. I realized what was holding me back is literally what I'm hearing. And then I'm hearing, I got a golden ticket. Self-discovery here. The masculines are literally, they're getting it. Yep. Death. They're like, to hell with that. See you later. I understand this now. I see this now. Yep. And they're like, this is something to do with their work. Okay, so karmic situations. This is definitely something to do with their work here. But they're realizing now, yeah, they're realizing they're either getting an idea of what it is that they do want to do, or they're getting an opportunity from, like, I'm hearing for some of you, they're getting an idea from a friend or from a workmate, or someone says, oh, why don't you do this? Or, you know, this place I work at, they're looking to fill this position and blah, blah, and they're like, Oh, I actually would kind of enjoy that. That's definitely up my alley. For some of the divine masculines, they're getting the opportunity to do something that they are passionate about, okay? And they're eradicating fear. I just saw the devil come out. Yeah, getting rid of fear. And we also got the moon too, so they don't see this coming. But I feel like they don't sort of see the fear at first either. And they're actively working through the fear as they're acting upon this opportunity here. They're like, oh, they're doing it. Look, mirroring energy, getting the same thing. They're getting an opportunity. They're getting a fresh start. So when, they're like, I didn't know, but I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about this idea that I had. I was thinking about this idea that I had today whilst I was working and how badly I want change, and boom, here it is. And I didn't see that coming, but I didn't know that I was manifesting that. Look at that. That's super powerful, masculines. Hell yeah. And because the masculines are following their true north, they're following their heart here, because of that, it's opening doors for the feminine too, to do the exact same thing. I just saw the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands, which we got in the feminines as well. I knew that. I had the exact thought. I just looked over at the deck that I use for the feminines, and we've got the Hermit underneath. And you saw me look? Hermit underneath. I just knew it. Okay, so we've got Hermit, the King of Swords, right? And we've got the Hermit, Queen of Cups, feminine, right? They're in touch with their feminine, their divine feminine. We're in touch with our divine masculine here, making things happen on the 3D. Bro, this is insane. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by the vortex of energy, because we're both really vibrating. It's like we're merging here. We're really merging here. Yep, look at this. And it's allowing them to walk away from that. I'm really excited to see what this could be. What is this? What's this? Oh, hang on. Judgment, we got that as well. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands for the masculines? Can we get a little bit of channel specifics on what this is? Okay, so for those who this is work stuff and related to purpose, this is definitely related to purpose, okay? So career and work, okay? What could this be? Seven of Wands. I'm getting like some of them could be doing like security guard work, okay? Or getting an opportunity to do some form of protection work, defending, okay? So they could be defending something, defending someone. This makes me think lawyer energy, okay? Traveling. Ten of Swords. Protecting the wounded. This is like paramedic vibes. This is, I'm just thinking, there's a message here. Someone's masculine is getting the opportunity to become a paramedic. Or a, what do you call them? First responder? Is that what it is? In some way? King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So this could also just be like a side thing where they're having more than one option when it comes to their work. Yeah, this is like some sort of like collaboration where they could be, someone from work could be like, this is really interesting because I've just realized that my masculine, an old co-worker who they used to work with, yep, a Libra friend. So they're getting, this is definitely through someone they work with or someone they know. Okay, they're getting an opportunity to do something that's a little bit more them, or just something that's interesting to them. Yep, something that's going to be more fulfilling than what it is they're currently doing. So I don't know, for a lot of them, they may not be, I feel like they're worried about leaving their current workplace high and dry, but it's like they're not, and this is what I was getting with the fear, they're just doing it. They're going after it anyway. And they may not leave it behind entirely, right? They may just drop hours or something like that. I don't know why that's so specific. That's interesting. Let me know if that was, if that resonates for some of you. Any of you. But yeah, I was just getting like paramedic vibes there. Something to do with like, yeah, first responder, like the 000, like emergency, like yeah, emergency. There's the Hermit again. Wow, okay. So some of you masculines, some of your guys' masculines are quite calm and can be quite calm in those situations. I don't know why I'm getting something about like first responders. What the hell is a first responder? Community first responder, SES. Providing first aid at an advanced level until professional first aid arrives. This role requires volunteers to be specifically trained for these situations. EMTs, paramedics, law enforcement officers, firefighters. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what the outcome for the day is. So by tonight, by tomorrow morning for the feminines. Let's see what's happening. What is the outcome of this day for the feminines here? So we'll do one row for energy. So the outcome of the energy, what energy the feminines will end up in by the end of today. And then the second row will be what the outcome of the specifics of the 3D physical situation. So what is the outcome of the energy that the Divine Feminines, okay, so they're going to be inspired to take action here. They're going to be feeling really creative, really, really inspired. They're going to feel like they've got all areas of their life balanced out here, feminines. You, us, we. No longer waiting for something. No longer waiting. It's like what we have is here. And we're feeling really capable. Yeah, feeling really, really capable. Feeling really excited. Feeling really happy about what's in our life. Feeling really happy and content about where things are headed. And it's like having a clear sense of direction, a clear sense of balanced direction. Feeling like everything's taken care of. I'm really sensing there. No more like disappointment, discontentment, waiting energies. None of that. There's none of that. Okay, and what's the outcome for today by tonight, tomorrow morning on the physical things, physical side of things, the Fool. So there's definitely a new path here. So you may get a new opportunity today. I mean, it's 1 p.m. as I'm watching this, so it could be tomorrow. Honing in on one thing, feminines, honing in on one thing. So you've still got all of these other things in the background, but you're focusing more on one thing because it's showing up for you. It's showing up as quite successful for you today. So moving forward, that's what you're honing in on. Okay, and to balance things out, you're making changes to this thing, incorporating new things, being flexible with it. And you have, I'm hearing like 2 solid streams of income here that you are oscillating between. New path has opened up completely. Yep. You're in a journey of emotional fulfillment here, and you're drinking from your own cup, which means that you are investing within the self. So look at this. So we've got you here. So by the end of today, a new path has opened up, and you've already taken that leap of faith, right? That leap of faith has already been taken. You've got two streams of income, two really solid streams of income here, or two really solid streams of energy, okay? Remember, we've got the 10 of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading today. So you still got all of these things going on in the background, but you've got one thing that you're really sort of focusing on, honing in on when it comes to your career, okay? Or when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your business, okay? And you're stopping to smell the roses. You're like, this is great. Like you're really just enjoying your life. You're stopping for a drink. So you're drinking from your own cup. This is like enjoyment. This really is enjoyment here. And this is also the journey that you're on here. It's one of complete fulfillment. You're really enjoying this. You're really, really enjoying this. Let's see the same thing for the masculines. So by the end of today, energetically, how they are going to feel. And by the end of today, physically, what's going on. Where they're at physically, like what's happening in their life physically. For the divine masculines, please. So energetically by the end of today, where are they going to be, the masculines? Interesting. So we've got the 5 of Cups, the Devil, and the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to sort of be feeling a little bit of like, what's despondency? Despondent. I'm getting that word. I don't even really know what it means. Low spirits from loss of hope or courage, dejection. So they're not in that sense. They are, well, it's not like a loss of hope. It's more like a sense of regret. It's like, oh my God, they're like, why did I waste so much time on this thing? Why did I waste so much time in this job? I really feel like this is about their jobs because the Wheel of Fortune's here. So things are already shifting and changing and moving. It's like, I literally cannot believe that I've done that when this was here all along, or I could have just, or maybe they're mourning the loss of a change in their life. Yeah, look at this. It's like they're celebrating something, but at the same time, it's like, it's bittersweet. They're sensing a sense of bittersweet because they're mourning the old connection, the old karmic tie to something. Look, 3 of Cups, but it's like, they can reinvest what they have invested into this not so great karmic situation with their job or their passions or their work or their career or their business. And it's like, well, I've got something new that I can look towards and focus on now, but I still do feel a sense of loss and regret over that. Why? Oh, there's good things here, right? So they're looking onto new horizons, and look, they've got the King of Wands there too. I think, and it's what they've got, and it's what they've wanted, but it's like, it came as a real shock here. It came as a real shock. Why are they, okay, because they've got to move quickly with this. They've really got to go. That's why. It's because they've got to take very quick action, and they're not used to that. They are not comfortable by that whatsoever. And it's like, oh, I don't even get time to, like, they're very sentimental, I feel like, this group of masculines. So it's like, I don't even get to say goodbye to all my work friends. Like, like, some of them are going to be quitting on the spot. Some of them are going to be quitting on the spot. Yeah. It's like they need us now. And it's like, I don't know, I haven't even had a chance to really think this through, but I'm just doing it. And it's like this sense of like spontaneous, I picked up on spontaneous energy, maybe in yesterday's reading. I can't quite remember. But it's like they're picking up on this sense of, it's like spontaneity, and it's freaking them out. It's absolutely freaking them out. But it's like, it's funny because us feminines, we're spontaneous beings. Like we'll quit a job on the spot. We don't give a shit. Yep. This is bringing things into balance. They have to learn how to do this. The laundry, the washing machine is confirming that for me. Yep, they've manifested this and they're saying goodbye to their past. Look at this. They're moving on. They're moving on. And they've wanted to for a while. They can't lie to themselves anymore because this is what they're supposed to do. They're moving in the direction of their purpose. Even if what they're moving on from and moving towards isn't necessarily their entire purpose here. Look at this. And I shuffled these. This is their purpose. This is in the direction of their purpose. Look at this. Recognition, success. They're going to a place where they're going to be recognized for what it is that they have to offer. They're recognized for their gifts. And it's going to lead them to a new place. This is what they didn't see coming. They're going to a place where the dedication, right? They're going somewhere where their dedication is going to actually bring them rewards. And I feel like they're going to be like, this sort of, it's okay. They're regretting the time wasted and the time lost where they're like, oh my God, why did I stay here so long? When, like, I've actually wasted time. Like, I wasn't getting at all what I thought that what I was trying to get. And I didn't get this sense of recognition either. So I think something snaps within them today. Something clicks and they're like, screw this, screw this, screw this. I'm going after what it is that I want. I'm done. I'm literally done. Okay, so physically, in their physical 3D reality, what are the masculines going to be experiencing? What's in their life by the end of today? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So they're taking spontaneous action, but more like, this is a calmer energy, right? So the King of Wands is like, yep, let's do this, let's do that. I don't care. Let's just do it. And the Queen of Wands is more like, she sits there and she's like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Yep, let's do this. We'll prepare and we'll go at first light. Sort of like they're feeling a lot more confident about that. And they're feeling excited. It's like I'm getting a sense of like anticipation for what's to come. But I feel like they've made the decision. They've made the decision. There's no going back now, I'm hearing. Yep. They know that they know this is successful. They're feeling the success already from this. Yep. Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment. This is really good energy, guys. This is really, really good stuff. Okay, so let's get some quick messages from each counterpart to the other. And then we'll go into, based on today's energy, then we'll go into in depth in the divine masculine to divine feminine reading. So we're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle here. So let's start with the divine feminine. So what is it that the divine feminine wants to say to the divine masculine today? Come on. What is the divine feminine saying to the divine masculine today? You let me down. I can't reach out. So whatever's happened, okay, you inspire me. Whatever's happened, I feel so drawn to you. Yeah, okay. The divine masculines have been leading by example to the divine feminines, and they're wanting to say, like, you let me down before, and this is why I can't reach out to you. This is why I need you to do this. I need to wait for you to do this next. Like, I'm no longer coming to you. You need to come to me now. And this is what's feeling natural to the divine feminines. And you inspire me. And it's like, I need to let you inspire me for once. I know that I've inspired you and I've inspired you for long enough. But it's not like in a harsh way. The feminines aren't saying this in a harsh way to the masculines at all, but they're wanting them to know, like, in the past, like, if I continue to do this and be this and continue to lead by example, or try to lead, like, it's going to be, I'm going to keep allowing you to let me down, because that's not the role, that's not the role that I play as a feminine. So I can't reach out because of that, because I'm enabling this and I'm enabling that within you. I'm enabling you to let me down if I reach out, you inspire me though, you're inspiring me, and I'm proud of you, and I cannot wait to hear about what it is that you've been working on. I know that I crossed the line with you, exactly that. I wonder if you were happy without me. I want you. So it's like the feminines are saying, okay, yeah, I left you before you could leave me. So it's like, I have to sit back now and allow you to come and rescue me, you to come and get me. And I've been wondering if you have been okay, if you've been happy. The answer is no. They haven't been. But they've needed to have this time to allow, okay, I'm getting Fiona from Shrek before Shrek goes to rescue her, right? She's been waiting for her prince to come and save her from the dragon and rescue her from the castle. She didn't go out there going, where's my prince? Who's a prince that wants to come and rescue me? It was like she had to be patient. She had to wait. So she read stories and she understood the stories and she understood the journey, her journey. She understood what needed to happen. I'm not coming back, which means I can't reach out. I'm not going to reach out. So I need you to come to me. You did not break me though. So I'm still open. I just can't be the one. Like I can't be the one to do this because it's not my turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. What did you want from me? Yeah, it's like, what did you want? I don't have, that's not like they're not my lines. I'm seeing like scripted. I can't say your lines for you. I can't play your role for you because I have my own role to play. I have my own role to play here. So I need you to come and get me. And that's what the feminines are wanting to say to the masculines today. Can't reach out. You let me down when I do that. And that's what I've learned. I feel like the feminines have really, really learned this. They're like, I can't keep doing this because that's not what is supposed to be happening. It's supposed to be a different way. And every time I go against the role, I'm not doing us any good. And the masculine knows this, but this is what the feminines have just discovered, and they're wanting to say that to the masculines. All right, let's see what the masculines want to say to the feminines today. I'm feeling a really excitable energy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got, I think there's a card in one of these decks, something about, I wish I could share my good news with you. And I feel like that's going to be about what, is happening for them today with these changes that they're making. I am waiting patiently. Will you ever make things right? Isn't this funny? Because the feminines are like in response, like, I can't make things right. What are you waiting for? You need to come to me. I can't come to you. I am recovering. Okay, so this is that Five of Cups devil energy that we were getting, okay? And I feel like they're realizing that now. They're like, whoa, I've wasted so much time, but I now have this awareness. They're allowing themselves to grieve that loss of that time and grieve the loss that they're realizing for the first time, oh my God, I should have known this sooner. But it's like, at the same time, it's like they couldn't have known this sooner because the feminines didn't know this sooner either. So it's like they're both sort of experiencing the same energy there. What are the masculines going to say to the feminines? I know it was a distraction from your pain, 100%. I love you unconditionally. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, and so for those of you who are actually already in like a physical relationship with your counterpart, but there are just like outside influences that are contributing to the like distance and separation between you, like emotionally. They're wanting to go back to being more connected and emotionally intimate as twin flames, instead of just, you know, two people who live together, who are in a relationship that are friends. Do you know what I mean? The friendship is the basis of the connection. That will never go. It may need to be worked on from time to time, but it will never go. And they're realizing that they had been waiting patiently for the feminines to initiate reconnecting, right? Because that's what they got used to. They got used to being in that energy, even though it felt unnatural to them, which is why they continued to run whilst they were recovering, because it was like, but they're also like recovering from the realization of, oh my God, like how much time have I wasted? They're realizing now what it is that it needed to come from them all along. They need to be the ones to take action all along. And I feel like this realization is happening from them taking action in that place in their life where they are going to be taking action from today. I know it's a distraction from your pain. I love you unconditionally. I want to be more than friends. It's like, yeah, they're like, I know that you kept, you know, I was a distraction from your pain, and that showed up in the way of you continuing to come after me, you chasing me. That's what the distraction was. The chasing was like putting that to good use. You felt like, it's like the feminines didn't realize at the time that, you know, they knew they needed to put work into something and to fix something, but they were just directing it at them, not at us, not at ourselves, or the connection, right? It's like, well, to see results in the 3D, in the connection, you need to make the changes within the self. And the feminines are realizing that now. That's what they're like, I'm not coming to you. You need to come to me. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines, please? This is the In the Shadows Oracle. I pretend that I don't care, or pretend that I don't notice. I'm really getting from that. I never used to look at you in that way. That feels like I lied to you. Yeah, okay. That feels more like, that feels like I never used to look at you as a chaser. I never used to look at you as an enabler. I never used to look at you as if you were clingy or annoying or anything like that. And it's funny because they're feeling that way now, where they're like, it's because they're needing to recover from this idea that them chasing after us leads to pain or heartbreak or makes them clingy or annoying, or that they shouldn't take action because they've been in the role of nurturer for so long, or we've been in the role of leader for so long. It's like now we're having to switch, and it does feel a little bit counterintuitive today. But it's like these realizations that the masculines are having, they're like, oh my God, I feel like if I chase and go after my feminine, or take action in my life, that I'm being clingy and needy and desperate. But they're like, I never used to look at my feminine that way. And they lied about the way that the dynamic of the connection made them feel. It wasn't that they inherently lied. I think it's just that they didn't mention it, and they didn't tell us in depth how bad or how hard their karmic situation had been on them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the DM to DF reading right now. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, head to hecatesmoontarot.com. The link for that is in the description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Let me know down below how this resonated and how this is showing up in your life today. And follow me on Instagram so that you can get daily updates, daily twin flame updates as well. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.